Hello, I'm John from Homegrown Greens. Welcome. I'm going to show you a little setup that I'm going to do and grow microgreens in my living room. I've cleared a little bit of space. I have minimal investment right now. I had this shelf in my garage that I brought upstairs today. I purchased a couple of these 3-foot dual T5 LED lights from OfferUp. I paid $65 for the both of them. I'm going to install these on the shelf. So I had to adjust these a little bit, and they're about maybe 13 or so inches apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount one underneath this shelf and this shelf. So these are going to be my two grow shelves. And then this shelf right here is going to be my germination shelf. So what I'm going to do here is I've got some cable ties that I've already put together. And what I'm going to do is mount this one right about here. And this is going to go like this. And just bear with me for a second, okay? Very simple to do this operation. There's one side. And this should be enough light for this operation. I think we'll be in pretty good shape to light this. Sometimes people just use just natural light. So I'm going to be using these nice little lights because this light is what's going to make these microgreens green. It's the photosynthesis, I believe is what you call it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, okay, and what I'm going to do is, what I did was, I don't know if you can see it, but I installed a multi outlet up against this one pole right here, and then I put my timer in it, which is a standard timer you can get anywhere. So I'm going to plug one of these lights into that side of it, and now let's put on the other fixture. I'll get it ready before I go up. Let's see, I think that's the same as that one. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go through here, and I went 4 over, so we'll just try to make, see this right here, I'm going to be a little bit set up this time. And then I'm going to put this here. So we're going to give this a little try, growing the microgreens. It's a great little opportunity to grow right inside your home. You don't need that much space to do it in. And this is the new thing. People are growing microgreens right out of their home, right in a little. You can do this in a spare bedroom, in the corner of your home, anywhere until you perfect it. And then when your operation gets a little bit larger, well, then I guess you can kind of move it to a bigger space. But right now we're in the experimental phase with this, so we're going to just give this a try, and we'll just see how we fare. Okay, give a little bit of tighten on those. Little tighten there, excuse my back, and I'm just going to come back here real quick. I'm going to trim the cable ties. Okay, that's good enough for now. And then we're going, I guess what I could have done was put those there, but that's all right. I'll just tuck this one right here. And what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll put another cable tie just to hold this in place. Let's see if I go like that. Sometimes you figure out how to do these things after you've already done it. That's okay. So I'm going to plug that into there. And I got me I picked me up this nice little vintage temperature and humidity gauge on eBay the other day. It just came out. I think I paid 12 bucks for it. I like vintage stuff, so this will just kind of help me gauge humidity in a room, but I usually leave the air conditioner on. So now what I'm going to do, let me test my lights out. Look at that. That's going to be pretty cool, isn't it? So I've got it on the timer to come on, but I just wanted you to see what it's going to look like. Now, so I got some supplies that I purchased. Here's what I had, this little scale already. So this is going to be some of the stuff that I'll have, and then I'll be able to, I'll put, I got some extra trays, can go down there. And this is what I did this morning. I prepped these trays here. Can you see that? Okay, so I got snow peas over there, and then I got nice nice things over there too. So I'm just going to cover this because this needs to be covered. So like I said before, this shelf right here is going to be my germination one, and this is a nice mix I got in here. Also started on a different medium. Those are in soil, and these are on little grow pads. So these two little guys can go right there. And then this, I'm going to get I'll get a container to put this in. But this is just some grow soil. And I can just go down there on the bottom shelf. And that's going to be pretty much my little deal there. So thank you for joining us. This is Good Friday 2019. It was a good Friday because I finally got this put together. I already see some sprouts coming out on some of this other stuff I've already done. And this is John from Homegrown Greens. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming by.